So we have been learning about run-on sentences. Who can tell me what a run-on sentence is? Logan.
A run-on sentence is a sentence that goes on for a long time without putting periods in the middle.
Right, it just goes on and on and on, and it doesn't stop when it should. Just like you running a red light, okay? Now, we're going to learn kind of like the opposite of that today. We're going to learn about a kind of sentence that is called a run-together sentence. Now, so the opposite of run-on, which goes on and on and on, is a run-together. Who can tell me what they think a run-together sentence is?
You put a period a little too early.
Okay. Anybody else have a guess? Micah.
You put one sentence in the two? Or is that?
No, you're right. So in this case, a run-together sentence is a poorly written sentence containing too many ideas that are joined by and so, and that. So if I say, my favorite foods are ice cream and pizza and chicken and salad, and then after that I like to eat ice cream and pie and chocolate, and then when I'm done that I like to go outside and get some exercise to burn off the extra calories that I just ate, and then after that I come in and take a nap. Okay, so it actually has some of the same characteristics as a run-on, but in this case it is connecting them all, but it's connecting them incorrectly. So open your book to page 8. So prepare for language. Dana, let's try not to touch that, okay? Mason, prepare for language. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're right. I need to do that. Remind me right at the end of class to do that, okay? All right, so on page 8, at the top of the page in the blue box, who can read me that example of a run-together sentence? Jacob?
My uncle is a pilot, so he is going to
Good. Do you see how they added and so? That's not a correctly written sentence. One way to correct a run-together sentence is to delete the connecting words and add capital letters and punctuation to make two sentences. So actually, I go back on what I said. It's not completely the opposite. It has similar things. So a run-on sentence doesn't have any connecting words. It's just sentence after sentence after sentence. And a run-together connects them, but they connect them incorrectly. So then it needs to be divided. So what we should write is, my uncle is a pilot, period. He explained how an airplane flies. So we need to take out the connecting word and put a punctuation. Now, we're going to learn a new proofreading mark. So we've learned to capitalize a letter. So for instance, if I was writing America, to capitalize, I put what underneath the A? 3 little lines. And then if I write America is great, I need to insert an exclamation mark, what do I do? Draw an upside down cone, right? It's kind of like the top of an arrow. So it's pointing to where I need to put my punctuation. Now, if we need to take something out of a sentence, so let's just say I have a comma. America is great, but I'm not supposed to have a comma there. I need to delete it. Now I don't have a delete button. I'm not writing on the computer. So in order to delete something, okay, well it might work better if I had a word. In this case, I'm going to erase it. What if I had the word and in here, but I don't need it? I'm going to draw a line through it and put a little piggy tail at the top. So it goes like this, and the little piggy tail. That means delete. Okay? That's how we delete a word. So if I'm going to delete the word run, together, they are no more. They are gone. Okay, so for numbers 1 through 4 on proof A, let's figure out how we can proofread these. We're going to proofread the sentence and fix them. So let's have Micah read number 1 for us and tell us what to do. Nice and loud.
The air became very foggy, and then the planes could not take off.
I know you can talk louder than that. Trust me, I know. So what do we need to do? The air became very foggy, and then the planes could not take off. So we need to add and delete what? Tell me, Micah. Can you tell me? I'll give you a hint. We need to divide it into 2 sentences.
Insert a period after
Foggy, right? So foggy, insert a period.
delete the and.
Actually, we're going to delete and then. So you can actually draw one line through both. You can go like this.
And you need to capitalize the T in the.
Very good. So number 1 should have insert the period, delete and then, and capitalize the T in the. So please do that on your page, number 1. Number 2, we had to wait a long time, and so we called my grandparents. Who thinks they can tell me how to fix that? Logan?
And so, delete it.
Okay. So there you got it. Is there something we need to do right before that? But you're right. Delete and so.
Put a period at time.
Good. After time, insert a period. And then what? One more thing.
Then,
After we delete and so, we need to capitalize.
grandparents.
No, because we're
The
right.
W.
Yes, because we're making a new sentence. So capitalize the W in we. Number 3, at last the plane took off and then we flew to Kalamazoo, Michigan. I actually went to college with people from Kalamazoo. Jana? I know, honey. I'm sorry. Did you? Okay, good. Jacob?
At last the plane took off, and then
insert your period, after off, delete and then, capitalize we. And number 4, my grandparents were glad to see us, and so we had a great visit. Autumn?
Insert a period after us.
Good.
Delete and so.
Mm-hmm.
Capitalize the W and we.
Very good. Okay. And then think B. Write the letter of the sentence that shows the run together sentence written correctly. So, for number 1, the sentence is, Stephen went to Arizona and then he hiked the Grand Canyon with his parents. So look at sentence A and B. Which one is correct? Marissa?
B.
Very good. Letter B. Because it should say Stephen went to Arizona, period. Delete and then. He hiked the Grand Canyon with his parents. Number 1 is B. Number 2. The North Rim roads closed in December and then we will reopen in May.
A.
Which one is correct?
A.
A. And then number 3. The South Rim is open all year, and so we visited that part of the Grand Canyon last March. Which sentence is correct?
A.
Letter A. So we should have B-A-A.
Imagine there's another.
And then number 4, we ate lunch at Yaqui Point and then took pictures at Grand View Point.
B. B.
Letter B. Which actually, my husband and I did that a year and a half ago. We went in February to Grand Canyon. It was icy. I said, don't slip on the ice, because then, woo, down canyon. All right, you may put that away.
That was quick. You're right.